I don't know if jaywalking is against the law in Canada. Anyway, hello and welcome back to my channel, where we're talking about movies. For some reason I'm at TIFF, the Toronto International Film Festival. This is a queue of people all queuing up to see me. They're queuing up for a film. They'll be waiting to go in. This is the big TIFF building. This is the TIFF Lightbox building. It goes up and up and up for forever. There's about 12 cinemas in this building here. I'll ask these people, excuse me, what are you queuing up for? Okay, cool, right. So they're queuing up for, what was it, Yentl family? This is the Rush line. And the other day I was in the Rush line at a different cinema, where you basically wait and if there's any empty seats before the showing starts, then you get to buy a ticket and go and sit down. It's completely random. But I've been quite serious. I've been in 2 Rush lines so far. The rest of the things I did have tickets for, and I've seen some really good films this week. Since I last spoke to you, I saw an Iranian film called It Was Just an Accident, which was really good. I really enjoyed that. It was about a guy who recognises his torturer from jail by the sound of his. He's got a prosthetic limb, and when he walks, his leg squeaks, and from the sound of that squeak, he goes, "Oh, I know this guy." So he kidnaps him, but he's never seen his face because when he was being tortured, he was always blindfolded, and he's not sure. He has this crisis of confidence, so he goes and gets all his mates together who were also tortured and worse, and tries to suss out whether this guy is actually the guy that I think he is. Anyway, so I'm on King Street West at the moment. This is the main bit of the film festival. So we have the Toronto Lightbox over there, the TIFF Lightbox, sorry. And here, this is the Princess of Wales Theatre behind me. This is where all the big premieres are. When there's a big premiere, see this road here? This gets closed off. No cars, no trams. And for the first few days of the festival, this entire street, from the junction back there all the way to junction at, I think, University Road, they all it was all pedestrianised. It was great. So the other film I saw yesterday, I saw a movie called No Other Choice, which is a South Korean film made by the director of the Vengeance trilogy, which includes Old Boy, the original Old Boy, not the Spike Lee remake, but he directed that, and that was really cool. That was a really cool movie. It was quite like Parasite, lots of twists and turns and unexpected circumstances, and a anti-hero protagonist that you find yourself rooting for in some circumstances, and then in other parts of the story you're like, oh, screw this guy, you know, he's an idiot. So that was good. I'm just walking to the next block. I'm going to cross the road, actually. Try not to die. Hang on. Okay, cool. Right, so we're on the other side of the road now. You can see the Princess of Wales Theatre there. And we're going to walk along to the Royal Alexandra Theatre, which is also being used for the TIFF International Film Festival, which I've got to say, like, I've not been in this particular theatre. I think I've been in all the others. I've been in 3 different venues. I've not been in this one. So I'll show you that. And over here we have the coffee. This is where we got coffee, got free coffee here at this coffee stand. Now, every day I've been here, there's been a massive queue for coffee at this coffee stand. But it's cold coffee. I'm so glad I didn't queue up, because I would have been so disappointed. I can't drink cold coffee, it's horrible. Anyway, so there's the Royal Alexandra Theatre. There you go. There you go. The South Korean film was called, I think it was called No Other Choice. I think. Sorry, it was in Korean. I think it was called that. Anyway, this is the TIFF fan zone over here. This is quite cool. There's no one here at the moment. It's the morning. There's a Peroni bar over there, and they have red carpet events here. They've got a big screen over there, which is really cool. We've got a big building behind me, which is shaped like a giant nipple. I don't know why, but you know, they thought that would be cool in the 1960s, I guess, or 70s. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm just walking to the pub to meet an old friend of mine. Now, those of you who have been on this channel for a long time might recognise the name George Ravel. He was one of the 3 blokes in the pub that we spoke to when we were doing that series, and he is a constitutional lawyer with a PhD in constitutional law, and we talked a lot about the legal implications of Brexit, which has now unfortunately happened. Anyway, so he's a Canadian and he lives here in Canada. So yeah, I'm going to be meeting up with him. Here's a little bit of art for you. You can sit on that seat there and get a photo with the Vino. I mentioned this the other day, the Vino, and the bunny rabbit out of the caramel commercials. Anyway, so moving on. So yeah, I'm just wandering down the road at the moment. I might do another one of these later on, depending on what happens, because I might go down to the waterfront and show you all that down by the Lake Ontario, which looks like the fucking ocean. I mean, it may as well be the ocean. You can't see anything on the other side. It's just water as far as the eye can see. Don't forget, the Great Lakes are absolutely pissing massive. They are very, very, very big. That's a tram going past there that you can hear, I hope. And there's King Street West, which is a big neoclassical building. I guess that was a bank at one time. I don't know. We've got St Andrew's Church over here. This is St Andrew's Church in front of us. It's a bit shaky, that, isn't it? The camera's not as good. This camera's better for not being too shaky. Right, another cinema here, the Big Nipple. That is another cinema that you can go and watch movies in. I'm going to just quickly run across the road like a lunatic, because that's what I like to do. They have a countdown. Can you see the countdown? I don't know if it displays properly on a camera, but yeah, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Oh, back on dry land. It's a bit like trying to get out the room in the Crystal Maze there. So yeah, there's a pub here called the Elephant and Castle. Just in case you wanted to be British, and I think, hang on, let me go back. I think, yes, you weren't mistaken. Look, there's a British phone box. There's a British phone box here to make us feel at home. Doesn't open, there's no phone in it, but whatever. Which is nice, always nice to see a red phone box. Oh, I'm going to run across here now. Another countdown. Don't run me over. Don't run me over, don't run me over. Okay, right. Okay. Okay, well, what's that? Elbows up from the West Coast. Thanks very much to Simply Secular Dave there. The sun's really bright at the moment, so it's really quite hard for me to read the screen. It's usually just quite hard for me to read the room, but today it's hard for me to read the screen. There's the church, St Andrew's Church. Scottish church, I guess. And then, yeah, we enter the sort of the business district, yeah, of Toronto. And they have a lot of pretty tall buildings over here. These aren't that tall, there are taller. We have taller buildings. Look behind the cathedral there. That's the Royal Bank of Canada building there. But that's quite nice. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Church there. Don't know about the rest of it, but the church is nice. There you go. The Elephant and Castle pub is a pub chain across the country. Oh, is it? Well, Elephant and Castle, the area of London called the Elephant and Castle, is literally named after a pub. Another tram going past. I love the trams. Big fan of the trams. The trucks, the big trucks. I mean, not so much. What's this guy doing? Why is he's halfway across the bloody walkway? We're trying to walk here and there's a truck in the way. I mean, Jesus Christ. And it's dead noisy as well. Noise pollution, air pollution. You know, he's right there on that. So what, I can get a fine for jaywalking, but he doesn't get a fine for doing that? This car, like, you know, just trying to get past me, even though the lights for me, you know. Whatever. Looks like you've been having good weather. There were thunderstorms here in Manchester yesterday. Yes, I believe that you've been having thunder. I like thunder. I think it's exciting. Bit scary, but you know, exciting. What else have we got? An angry pagan. Yeah, the thing that we were talking about too much. Okay, so I had tickets to go and see Knives Out, Wake Up Dead Man, the third part of the Knives Out series, this afternoon, but I'm not going to be using that because I saw it at the premiere last Saturday. It's very good, by the way. And so I don't actually have a movie to go to today. This is my only day that is movie free at the moment. That might change. I might just decide I want to go and see a film. It's coming to the end of the festival. The festival actually ends tomorrow, and I will be flying out of here tomorrow, 7:30 from the airport, and I will be heading to what's that place? Costa Rica. I'll be heading to Costa Rica, which is fun. I can't see, where's the sign that tells you what the names of the roads are? That'd be really helpful. I know I'm on King Street. Oh, there you go, York. York, that'll do. Let's walk up York. Okay, so Toronto used to be called York, not New York, just York. True story. And yeah, just get a feel of the city, just walking around. There's a big underground maze underneath the ground called The Path, and you get lost in it for hours. It's brilliant. And yesterday I went down to the waterfront and I found a rail museum. Don't turn off. It was really cool because what they'd done, they had like a big turntable, and you can imagine like a semicircle, not a semicircle, oh yeah, but imagine like one bit, the back bit of a semicircle, and they were all like, it's like a marshalling yard. They'll put all the locomotives in these numbered gates that led back, and that whole area has now been turned into bars and restaurants and a museum, and it's really, really, really cool. They've got a load of like old steam engines just sitting out there rusting away, which is really cool. Island Brew's upcoming. Yes, my friend, they are. With any luck, I should be on Ginger Island by Sunday. That's what I'm hoping. So I'll fly into Costa Rica really late. I get in at about 11 o'clock at night. I'm going to have to stay in San Jose that night. I'm going to get up dead early and get the bus over to the border with Panama, and hopefully by the afternoon I should be on Ginger Island, inshallah, God willing. We will have to see. We will have to see. I'm just crossing Adelaide Street at the moment. You see that big bastard of a building there? Look at that. Look at that motherfucker. Oh Jesus Christ! Look at those. Huge they are. Massive. Look at this. It's ridiculous. I mean, why do they need to be so tall? I don't really understand. I don't get it. Do you know what I mean? I don't get it. But then again, there's lots of things I don't understand. But yeah, so hopefully the first, if everything works out, the first Island Brew will be coming to you on Monday at 1 o'clock your time, I think. So look out for that. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and let's have a party. Yeah, not a political party because they're weird and boring. A proper party with booze and dancers and confetti and all that shit. I don't know. Anyway, so join me tonight for Friday night social, which will be 9:30. 9:30. I've got to stop saying 9:30, like half past the hour, because people don't understand what I mean here, because they don't use that. They don't say half 9, half 6. They say 6:30 or 9:30. So anyway, 9:30 tonight, the Friday night social. Although I will ask, right, to the people who are watching this now, can we not make jokes or anything like that about the assassination that took place this week? Just because I don't want my channel getting kicked off, do you know what I mean? Like, so we will be clamping down on that, so just don't. I know some of you want to, but just don't. And yeah, I'll be doing the last Canada Brew tomorrow morning for me. It will be about 1 o'clock for you. So until then, well, I'm just going to cross this road very quickly because it's just turned to red. Oh my God, we're gonna die. That was fun. Oh, now I'm going across here. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. What do we got? Hi, Graham. I watch enough football to understand 9:30. So simply second the name. Okay, so thank you for joining me. Hope to see you tonight at 9:30. If not, see you tomorrow for the last can of the brew. And then I'll be heading over to Panama. And on the way there, I might do some lives if I get some internet. Might do a couple of lives. So if I do that, make sure that you have subscribed to the channel and hit the bell notification icon, because I don't know when it will happen. Okay, thank you for joining me. I'll see you later today. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Hello.